This is No Lies with Maria. I will be interviewing, well, we just call him Luke here, but I would like to know his full name. So, what is your full name?
Hi Maria, it's good to be on here. Thanks for asking me. My full name is Luke William Rowland. I was named Luke because my parents wanted to appease my grandparents, who are very religious, so it's after the Bible. And William is after both my grandparents, or grandfather's names.
Okay, this is a two-parter.
Okay.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, there was two jobs that I had. Aeronautical engineer, which I found out took too much math and then I didn't really want to do it. And then even from a young age. And then I settled on paleontology as a kid. Obviously not a paleontologist today, but I still love dinosaurs.
Oh.
Dinosaurs. Yeah. Like most little boys, I love dinosaurs.
For a job when you were older.
What I like to do? Well, I'm at CSCO right now, and it's getting me some experience. And on the side, I'm also working on some schooling towards a master's in counseling psychology. So I think down the road, I really want to get into clinical counseling.
What is your favorite color?
I like the color green, but darker greens. Not like neon green or lime green or pea green. Like darker forest greens, stuff like that, yeah.
What made you get into this place in your life?
I grew up in Ponoka, and then I moved to Calgary for university.
Just wait, where is Ponoka?
Ponoka, it's about 2 hours north of Calgary, so it's right off of the QE2 highway. So I grew up there, and then I moved to Calgary for school, and then during school, I took a couple different programs, didn't really know what I wanted to do. Then I realized I kind of wanted to help people, help people more so instead of making money. Yeah, I wanted to help people live a good life. So that's kind of what got me towards here instead of more businessy endeavors.
I like that answer. In your free time, what do you do?
I play a lot of sports, and I watch a lot of sports. So right now, Stanley Cup playoffs, NBA playoffs, the Euro Cup. So I'm probably watching at least 2 sports games a night. I'm also on crutches, and I have a bad ankle, so I'm watching even more sports right now. But when I'm healthy, I like to play tennis a lot, a few times a week, especially in the summertime, golf. In the wintertime, I'm usually skiing if I can.
What do you think of the arrows in the store since COVID has started?
Well, I understand why they're there. I follow them if there's people in the aisles, but I will admit if the aisle is completely empty and the arrow's pointing up, but I want to go down, I will still go down the aisle. Only if it's empty though. Otherwise, I participate like everybody else in the slow chain of people going through the grocery aisle where you can't pass or anything and you're just standing in the middle of the baby food aisle, even though I don't have any kids.
What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport? Skiing, pretty easily. The sport I follow the most though would be hockey and baseball. I quite like baseball, but it's my favorite professional sport, like as far as big organized leagues like the NHL or anything like that. Baseball is my favorite sport to watch, but growing up, it's always been skiing.
What's your favorite team in baseball?
The Blue Jays. Easy question.
I had to ask.
I also like the Yankees though, because growing up, the Blue Jays never made the playoffs. So they didn't make the playoffs until I was 22, so my entire childhood I cheered for the Yankees because they're in the playoffs every year.
If you had to eat one food for a month.
For a whole month,
What kind of food would you eat?
I could probably just eat cheese for a whole month.
Really?
Oh, cheese is so good. Different types of cheese or breakfast food. I could probably have like a couple scrambled eggs, some sausage, toast every day for dinner for a month.
Yeah. What was your favorite thing to do as a kid?
As a kid, I like to read a lot. I read a lot of books.
So you were a smarty pants.
I could read pretty well. Did lots of sports. Yeah, I think it probably would have been, we had an annual ski trip every year that a few families would go on, family friends, and we didn't live in the same town. They were kind of all across the province. So I really liked going on those ski trips and just traveling with my family. But probably traveling, and I was a really big reader. If the new Harry Potter book was coming out, that was probably my favorite thing to do.
Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have one little brother. He's 4 years younger than me, and he's going to school for esports management, which is kind of video game sports out in Ontario. And he's coming back pretty soon, actually. I haven't seen him for almost the entire COVID.
What is your dream vacation if we weren't in COVID?
Dream vacation right now would be a ski trip to Japan. That'd be easy.
Why Japan?
Japan, in parts of Japan, especially the northern parts, they can get some of the highest snowfall in the planet. And they have different types of trees. So the trees don't hold on to the snow as much. It all falls to the ground. Because instead of having pine trees or spruce trees like we have in Canada, North America, they have like trees with normal leaves on them. So the leaves have all fallen down in the winter, and it looks pretty cool. And I think Japan is some of my favorite food, so it would be a pretty cool trip all around.
I believe it's one of the most expensive trips too.
Maybe that's why it's my dream vacation, because I can't afford it.
What is your favorite land animal or sea animal?
Land or sea, or favorite land animal?
Yeah, you can choose both.
Favorite land animal? I like peregrine falcon. I like birds, like especially birds of prey, raptors, that type of stuff. Favorite sea animal? That one's a little tough. Maybe the Ogopogo.
You'll have to show me what that is.
The Ogopogo is the same animal as a Loch Ness Monster, but it lives in a Soyuz lake. And it might not be real. For real animals, I quite like coral, actually. It sounds weird, but I had to do a huge report on coral in high school.
I know that it is an actual animal, because it actual...
And they live, and they actually eat fish. Like, they can catch fish and eat them. Like, they're not just a rock. They're a full living animal, and I think that's pretty cool. They're pretty underrated. Yeah.
Well, that wraps it up.
Well, thanks, Maria. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Well, I guess I'll see you guys next time with my next victim.
See ya.
Bye, guys.